Hi there, my name is Corinna Bench, and I am the farmer's wife at Shared Legacy Farms. And in this video, I want to answer a very, very popular question, which is, what is a CSA? If you're wondering that, you are not alone. It is very common to wonder what that acronym even means. CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture, and it's a term that originally comes from a Japanese word, which I forget what it is exactly, but it's translated food with a farmer's face on it, which I love because I feel like that is a great description of what this is all about. A CSA is all about standing behind a particular farmer, joining a farm as a quote-unquote investor for a season and saying, I want to know the hand that feeds me. I want to know what my farmer looks like. I want to build a relationship with my farmer and invest in them and have their back through thick and thin. Now, the way that CSAs usually work is that a customer will make a very loose, so to speak, contract when they sign up with the farmer. It says, okay, here's my investment. I'll give you a deposit early on before the season even starts. And then when the harvest comes in the summer, I get a return on my investment, and the farmer provides a box of vegetables from the field for a designated amount of weeks. So in our case, we say 18 weeks of boxes from us, and people pay a certain price on the front end in order to get that. Now, one of the things that's great for a farmer in this relationship is that, number one, we get to know our customers really, really well, which is not always the case when you're sending off your stuff wholesale. You don't really know who's going to end up getting it, or you send it off to a grocery store or even a restaurant. When we do a CSA, we get to look our customers in the eye. We get to build relationships and friendships with our members. We get to invite them out to our farm and establish that connection with our community, which is what we want. We believe that the farmers should be feeding their local community. That's what we were designed to do. And so if that resonates with you, you're probably going to enjoy being a part of a CSA. Now, another thing that helps us as farmers with a CSA is that we get these deposits, usually in like February or March when people sign up, and then we can live off of that income before, we have to go to market and actually start selling stuff retail. And so it's really helpful. We don't have to take out operating loans. So this is a way for the community to stand behind their farmer and support them financially in the time when we actually need that. And again, because we are a CSA and we get most of our income up front, we can then budget that and deal with our expenses instead of biting our nails every week when we go to the farmer's market and wondering, am I going to sell enough carrots to pay the bills this week? This is a way for us to have a whole community stand behind us, on the front end and say, we have your backs. We're going to be here for you and we're going to support you so that you can make ends meet and you can get a living and be our local food producer. So another thing that you should know about CSA is that there is a risk involved, and we're very upfront about that. That's part of joining a CSA, that you understand that when you put down this deposit, this payment for your share, that it's possible that something may go awry with Mother Nature. So if a tornado were to blow through our property and wipe out all of our fields, then you would not get a return on your investment that season. You would not get a box of vegetables. Or if we had a particular nasty bug like the potato beetle just wipe out our whole potato crop, you just won't get potatoes for that season. So that's part of the risk that you take when you join a CSA. And we really try to mitigate a lot of that. There are things that we know how to do as farmers to prevent those things from happening, but just be aware that there are some natural disasters that we just can't control, and you have to be able to just roll with the punches. Again, you have our backs. And if that's not something you feel comfortable saying, then CSA is probably not right for you. On the flip side, I will also say, though, that if we have a great year, then you get to reap the rewards of those crops that do really, really well. Because that's, what CSAs are all about. Community-supported agriculture. We share what we have in our fields with all of the people who have supported us. So if you are interested in being a part of that community that supports the local farmer, if you believe that farmers should be the primary local food producer for their community, then I want you to think about joining our CSA and paying that upfront deposit when you sign up, and then starting to get your 18 weeks of boxes June through October. We would love to have you be a part of our family. We can't wait to invest in our members and teach them how to eat seasonally. Go to sharedlegacyfarms.com to learn more how you can sign up for your box.